Welcome to On Capitol Hill with Congressman Lloyd Smucker, a weekly legislative update to keep you informed on the latest issues. Congressman Smucker, can you give us an update on how businesses in the 11th District are doing as the COVID-19 pandemic is continuing?
Sure, Greg, and thank you. So over the past few weeks, I've visited with a number of local businesses and talked to many businesses by telephone or remotely as well. But this week, I visited Conestoga Wood Specialties to see how they've been adapting their business to help their employees return safely to work. I also spent time with Bolton Bank, Burton Hand Bank, who have both been helping our community receive loans through the Paycheck Protection Program. And then another business I visited was Executive Coach, motor coach company, and talked about how they've been adversely affected by COVID-19 as well. For the banks, it was important to learn how they've been helping small businesses, and the Paycheck Protection Program really has worked to help keep jobs and keep businesses operating in our community. And banks in our area did a great job with this. For instance, Bolton Bank processed over 10,400 applications for the Paycheck Protection Program, with some of their staff working holiday weekends to ensure that local small businesses could access that lifeline program. The PP program across the country has supported 4.9 million small businesses and preserved 51 million jobs. To date, 86.5% of approved loans under the program were for under $150,000. And the statistics in Pennsylvania, over 1.8 million jobs have been preserved in Pennsylvania, and that was about nearly $21 billion in loans. Programs like the PPP have helped the motor coach industry and other industries that have been adversely affected by COVID-19. But really, what it comes down to, though, is the only way they can fully recover is for us to continue to safely reopen our economy.
Governor Wolf imposed some restrictions this week on restaurants and indoor gatherings as higher COVID-19 numbers have been reported. What are your thoughts on the governor's action?
Well, Greg, here in Pennsylvania's 11th Congressional District, we're just not seeing big spikes up in new cases like other parts of the state and or even other states in the nation are experiencing. In fact, what we've seen here is hospitalizations decrease, and hospitalizations is one of the key numbers that we should be looking at. And our healthcare systems are well within their capacity to have the ability to respond and to treat those who become sick. And those are all good signs. Of course, we still have to do our part to continue to slow the spread. But over the past several months, I've been also in regular contact with local restaurant owners, and they are hurting. There's no question that they're hurting. They've had to adapt and change their operations to try to make it through this. This decision by the governor is particularly hard on a business like that. And one of the ongoing issues that we've seen with the governor is that he's taking unilateral action, which doesn't recognize the realities of what is happening across the Commonwealth. So, as I said, cases we're seeing in southwestern PA and in Philadelphia County just simply aren't happening here in many other states or many other places across the state. So what we really need from the governor during a time like this is collaborative leadership. We should be working with our local leaders and should be tailoring an approach that matches what is happening in our local communities. One of the dangers here, I think, is that restaurants in Lancaster and York counties are going to start to close and not reopen if we continue along the path that the governor is going right now, which would be unfortunate. These are great small businesses in our community, and they're going to be negatively impacted because of it.
Thank you, Congressman Smucker. We look forward to hearing from you next time.
Thank you, Greg.
Tune in again next time for On Capitol Hill with Congressman Lloyd Smucker.